A strait under strain. The Taiwan question. The Taiwan Strait, a narrow waterway separating mainland China and the island of Taiwan, stands as a volatile flashpoint in global geopolitics. For over 70 years, China has claimed sovereignty over Taiwan, considering it a breakaway province. Taiwan, on the other hand, has evolved into a self-governing democracy with a distinct cultural identity. This fundamental disagreement over Taiwan's status forms the crux of the tension, a tension steadily escalating in recent years. China's stance on Taiwan has hardened under Xi Jinping's leadership. His pronouncements leave no ambiguity. Reunification is non-negotiable, and the use of force remains an option. This increasingly assertive posture has fueled anxieties in Taiwan and raised concerns among its international allies, primarily the United States. The US walks a diplomatic tightrope on the Taiwan issue. Officially, it adheres to the One China policy, acknowledging China's claim but maintaining robust unofficial relations with Taiwan. The US also provides Taiwan with military support, a policy that infuriates Beijing. The Taiwan question is not merely a regional dispute, it is a global concern. The island's strategic location, its economic significance as a technological powerhouse, particularly in semiconductor manufacturing, and the potential for a conflict involving nuclear-armed states make it a powder keg in the international system. Drums of war expert warnings and rising tensions. The rhetoric surrounding Taiwan has reached fever pitch, with pronouncements from high-ranking officials painting a worrisome picture.
In 2021, I warned that China could invade Taiwan within 6 years. This assessment, while alarming, underscores the growing belief in Western defense circles that Beijing is seriously contemplating a military solution to the Taiwan issue.
Adding fuel to the fire are China's increasingly aggressive military maneuvers in the Taiwan Strait. Chinese fighter jets regularly breach Taiwan's air defense identification zone. Warships conduct exercises simulating an invasion, and cyber attacks against Taiwanese infrastructure have become more frequent and sophisticated. These actions are not merely saber-rattling, they are calculated moves designed to wear down Taiwan's defenses, probe its responses, and send a clear message to the US and its allies. Any attempt to defend Taiwan will be met with resolute force. The consequences of miscalculation are high, and the potential for a minor incident to spiral into full-blown conflict is a constant threat. Shadows in the desert, the Inner Mongolia incident. Adding a new layer of concern to the already tense situation is the recent incident in Inner Mongolia. Satellite imagery analysis revealed the construction of a mock-up of a Taiwanese naval base in the desert. This discovery, made public in late 2021, sent shockwaves through the defense community, offering concrete evidence of China's detailed planning for a potential invasion.
The mock-up, built to scale and incorporating realistic features of Taiwanese military installations, suggests that China is not merely engaging in hypothetical war games. It indicates a deliberate and advanced effort to prepare its forces for a real-world invasion scenario.
The Inner Mongolia incident underscores the gravity of the situation. It is a stark reminder that behind the rhetoric and military posturing lies a very real and present danger. The international community can no longer afford to view a Chinese invasion of Taiwan as a distant possibility. It is a threat that demands urgent attention and a coordinated response.
China's Dragon's Claw's potential invasion strategies. Military analysts believe that any Chinese attempt to take Taiwan by force would be a complex and challenging operation. Taiwan, despite its smaller size, is not defenseless. It possesses a well-trained and equipped military, bolstered by geographical advantages and the potential for US intervention. China's military strategists are undoubtedly aware of these challenges and are likely to employ a multi-pronged approach, combining overwhelming military force with sophisticated strategies designed to cripple Taiwan's defenses, isolate it from external help, and demoralize its population. A likely scenario involves a massive missile barrage targeting Taiwan's critical infrastructure, including airfields, radar installations, and command centers. Simultaneously, cyber attacks would aim to disrupt communications, sow chaos, and undermine the government's ability to function.
A line in the sand. The US response to a Chinese invasion. The US response to a Chinese invasion of Taiwan remains a subject of intense speculation and debate. While the US has not made any explicit security guarantees to Taiwan, the possibility of American military intervention cannot be discounted. President Biden has stated that the US has a commitment to defend Taiwan, although the White House later clarified that US policy towards Taiwan remains unchanged. This ambiguity, whether intentional or not, leaves room for interpretation and fuels uncertainty in Beijing. A Chinese invasion of Taiwan would present the US with a stark choice: intervene militarily and risk a catastrophic war with China, or refrain from direct involvement and face accusations of abandoning a democratic ally and emboldening China's expansionist ambitions.
Global aftershocks, the invasion's impact on the world. The ramifications of a Chinese invasion of Taiwan would extend far beyond the shores of East Asia. It would have profound and destabilizing effects on the global order, shattering the fragile peace that has held since the end of the Cold War. Economically, the consequences would be devastating. Taiwan is a major player in the global technology supply chain, particularly in the production of semiconductors, which are essential components in everything from smartphones to advanced weaponry. A conflict in Taiwan would disrupt these supply chains, leading to shortages, price hikes, and economic turmoil worldwide. Politically, an invasion would shatter the international rules-based order. It would send a chilling message to other countries: might makes right, and aggression will be tolerated. This could embolden other authoritarian regimes to pursue their territorial ambitions by force, leading to a more unstable and dangerous world.